Hello everybody. Sorry I'm a bit late. 5 minutes late. Story of my life. Hello. I'm just gonna wait for everybody to join. I'm gonna make some blondies. Hello, I've got 83 people online at the moment. Let's see how many we get. So, while we wait for people to come on, so I've done 2 previous bake-offs. I've done a pizza cookie and I've done a chocolate fudge cake. Both of them were, well, I think were a really good, really big success. Everybody enjoyed it. I didn't mess it up too much, which was quite nice. This one it's actually something that we used to do ages ago. So when we first started doing our farmers markets and food festivals, this is basically one of the things that we used to make, and it was one of our favourites, so we're kind of bringing it back. There's probably a few of you that's actually maybe tried it already. It's called a Blondie, but I think it's more like a mixture between a cookie bar and a Blondie, because for anybody that doesn't know this, there are different ways to get a Blondie. You can either do like a white chocolate brownie, which is basically what we do in the shop when we sell our current like jammy Blondies. You know, the mucky Blondies that we do. They're white chocolate Blondies. These are more like a non-chocolate Blondie. So it's a bit like a brownie but without chocolate. So I'm just gonna have a quick look, see what we've got going on the comments. Okay, what have we got? Oh, Hayley, hey Hayley. Hayley's gonna be trying to do a dairy-free version of this because her son is dairy-free. So we'll see how that goes down. George and Emma, hi George and Emma, first time doing a bake-off with us, hi. Okay. We're done. Okay, are we all ready? We've got 101 people. Okay, so I'm going to start off by showing you what we're making, because we all know I like it. Here's one we made earlier situation. So this is what we're making. Okay, this is the I'm going to call it like an Oreo and M&M Blondie. It is a Blondie, but it's not. I don't know. It's delicious. I don't know. Okay, so that's what we're making. It's very nice. So I've got everything I need kind of like set out, but I haven't weighed any of it out today because I know I did that last time and I think it was a bit, I don't know, I think it kind of was too fast and people like got lost. So, weighing scales, you all want to get your scales out and a bowl. Job 1, weighing scales, bowl. Put your bowl on the weighing scales and press 0. Before I forget, get your oven on. I've not been here for a while, turn it off. Okay. Okay, so I put mine on 175 degrees. I've set my timer for about 20 minutes, but don't worry about that right now. So everyone's good. Yeah, okay. So, first job, we're going to measure out our baking butter. I am using some stork. So this is what you want. If you've got normal block butter, absolutely fine. But this is what I'm using today. Okay, so what you need to do is you need to measure out . 1 minute, guys. Soz, I'm coming. Okay, we need to measure out 120 grams of this. Okay. Put your spatula in. Start again. Right, 120 grams. This is why I weigh it all out first. Probably should have got it out of the fridge. Okay, let's just get that 120 grams. crazy. I'm so used to baking in literally massive batches. We're talking like thousands and thousands of grams of sugar and things. That when it comes to things like this, I always think it just doesn't like there's enough in the bowl. Okay, 120 grams. Okay, we all good? Everybody up to stage? Okay, now, pop this in the microwave until it's melted. So, I'm going to put mine in for like a minute. What you know your microwave. It's hard when I do these because I never know what anybody wants to bake. I know everybody wants like cookies and I get that, but obviously we don't want to be giving away all of our secrets and our tips and things like that because we will have a business to come back to. So I'm trying to come up with recipes that I know are like awesome, that are relatively simple and don't use loads of ingredients. Okay, so has anybody got any questions? So 175 degrees. Bobby Jessens, can't read this, my phone screen. Sorry, whoever that was, it just froze up and I can't actually see it. Okay, so butter in the microwave. You want it fully melted, Okay, and while that's going, I'm going to actually show you, tin-wise, I put on the thing you need like approximately 8 by 8. I appreciate that like not everybody's got every tin going, so I actually use just this. It's a standard sandwich tin because I think most people have this, right? So I use this, hence why my slices are like triangular. Here we go, right, fully melted. Fully melted. Everybody at the same stage, we all good? Right, okay. Now, pop this back on your scales, and then we're gonna add in our light brown sugar. Okay, so it was 200 grams. So get your 200 grams of your light brown soft sugar. Add it straight in. And for anybody else at home that like makes blondies regularly, you'll know that this isn't kind of your traditional way that people make blondies, but this is why they're a bit weird, they're a bit different. Okay, so mix your sugar in. Get that nice and mixed in. That's it. Again, I'm not using a mixer for this just because you don't need one, and I know not everybody has one, and I know there's a lot of kids that like to join in with this, so anybody, look, simple as bowl, spatula. Okay, give it a good mix. Okay, when that's all mixed in, you're going to get your 1 egg and you're going to crack it into the sugar and the butter. We all good? Yeah, I got lots of thumbs up. This is good. Is everyone thinking this is a good pace? Am I doing it at a good pace for everybody? I've got a few people saying that they've been creating some cookies. I don't know if anyone's seen that. We've got a bit of a competition going, which is if you can design your dream flavour cookie on paper and send it to us, we will be picking a winner, and you'll win some cookies. I'm hoping that one day I'll be able to like recreate the winner's cookie for them. Some of the creations that people have been coming up with are a little out there. We've got like carousels and fairground rides. So I'm not sure I can create that, but hey. Okay, so now you should have this like brown, gloopy situation going on. Okay, this is when we're going to add our vanilla. So I usually use massive tubs of this stuff, but I've got some little mini ones here, just because I know that's what you probably have, so I'm trying to be the same. So I said, I'm trying to remember, a tablespoon. Okay. Tablespoon. Add that in. You're done. Let's see what everyone's saying. Perfect. Is the egg in? Okay, so far we've got the melted butter that we did in the microwave. We added sugar, the light brown sugar, mixed that in. Then we added the egg and then the vanilla. Okay, so right now all that's left, it's going to be quite a quick one today, but that's okay. All that's left is the flour and the Oreos and the M&Ms. Okay, so when we get to this stage, scrape your bowl clean, like so. I don't know if anybody's been seeing my my recent rants on uncooked flour. I'm sorry, I know, I think I lost the plot a little bit for a while. I just think it's disgusting, if I'm honest. I wouldn't want to eat uncooked flour because it just sits in sacks, doesn't it, until you use it. So, yeah, let's not be doing that. Right, get this back on your scales, zero it off again, and we are adding 120 grams of plain flour. Really easy recipe, this one. So 120 grams, chuck that in. Done. Okay. Everybody, we all good? How much sugar? If you didn't see the original post where I put all the ingredients and things, I'll quickly go over it now for you. It's 120 grams of butter, 200 grams of light brown soft sugar. It is 1 egg, 1 tablespoon of vanilla, and 120 grams of plain flour. Okay, we all good? Oh, a bit too fast. I am sorry, I will slow down. Okay, so we'll come back and I'll tell you where we're at. So in here, we have your melted butter, we have your light brown soft sugar, we have your egg, your vanilla, and now I've just added in the flour. Yeah? We all good? Show me some thumbs, guys. Give me a clue what's going on. Are you putting this on YouTube? Yep, I'll be popping it on YouTube again probably later on this evening. So it will remain on the stories for the rest of the day for 24 hours, and then it will be going up onto YouTube. Okay, give your flour a good mix in. Lots of thumbs up. Well done, guys. I've missed this. I really enjoy doing it, and then I obviously had a couple of weeks off. But I've been seeing there's been so many other companies doing bake-offs as well, so loads of things to join in with. And hopefully we will be back to work in a couple of weeks, so even for the local deliveries again. So we will not be long. Okay, give this a good mix. It's kind of, if you can look now, I always think it looks a little bit like toffee sauce. I don't know if anyone else agrees with this. I hope everybody got the ingredients that they needed. Perfect pace, okay. Scrape all around your sides, make sure it's all really well mixed, because obviously we're mixing by hand, so we've just got to take a little bit more care with that. Okay, I've got a lump of sugar in mine that I need to scrush up. There we go, I'm going to take that out. Lumps of sugar, not good. Right, we all good? Right. Leave this to the side for a second, okay? Okay, so now what you're going to do, I'm going to give my little cider white because I'm not a fan of working in messy environments. Right, sharp knife. So any children doing this, please, please, please ask for an adult. If you want to do it yourself, I will give you a way. But for now, if you're using a knife, you need an adult and a chopping board, okay? We need 18 Oreos. If I'm honest, I didn't know if I had any Oreos at the shop, so I nipped a Aldi on my way. I actually did have Oreos, but I've got some of these as well. Just chucking it everywhere today. So yes, you can use anything. I have seen that there's people that don't like Oreos. If you don't like Oreos, feel free to use anything like custard creams, golden crunch, trying to think what else. You could use bourbon biscuits. Yeah. I think you need like a cream filled biscuit though, otherwise I don't know if it'll be as delicious. But yeah, so right, what you need to do now, is 18 of these. Count out 18. So I've got 1, 2, 3. This is for the kids out there. Any children? Let's count out 18 together, okay? So I have got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. It's quite a lot of Oreos, but as you can see, there is quite a lot of Oreos running through it, look. Okay, we all good? We all at this stage? Okay, so if there's any children, what we're making Oreo Blondies. It's like a cookie blondie hybrid. Isla Rose, age 8, loving it. Okay, Isla Rose, so what we need to do, if you are using your hands, I want you to basically take an Oreo and crunch it up. So you end up with pieces of different sizes into your bowl. So you can either do that, or if you want, you can basically chop them up, and I'm just going to kind of roughly chop them. So there's some bigger bits, some little bits, but you do whatever. I made this yesterday with the boys, and they use their fingers, so it's up to you. Whatever you fancy. Is everybody using Oreos, or is there anybody that's not? Okay. Let's go. What we got? Didn't say live on in. Oh, I'm ever so sorry. I think it's because I've been doing them for about 3 weeks now. I just I forgot to put that information. But do not worry. This will be on. It will be saved on here for 24 hours, and then it will be added to our YouTube channel, which you can go and subscribe to. Oreos. Oh, Oreos and Jammy Dodgers. To be fair, I bet Jammy Dodgers would be awesome. Like Jammy Dodgers with like some form of white chocolate, like the milky, you know, the eggs, the Easter eggs, Milky Bar eggs. That'd be epic. Okay, what you got? Oh, Biscoff ones. Oh, you can get the new sandwich ones as well, can't you? I've not tried them, to be fair. They look good though. What else have we got? Because I know not everybody likes Oreos, which is I suppose not everybody likes everything. I don't like peanut butter, and people think that's a bit weird, but... Right. Are we all chopped up? Mint Oreos, because we have no plain ones in our local shop. That'd still be nice. Mint Oreos would still be nice. This is the good thing with this recipe. You can kind of like adjust it. Put whatever you want in it, really. Okay, as you can see, there's quite a lot of Oreos. There's more than you'd probably think. Okay. So, now... all of this straight into that bowl, okay? Get it all in. All your crumbs as well, get everything in. Scrape it all in. You want every little bit. You don't want to waste any. We don't waste food. We don't want to waste food, right? Okay. And fold it in. And believe it or not, we're not a million miles off being finished. Okay. Does anybody have, while I'm doing this, is there any questions that anybody wants? Smells great, I know. I think it smells really vanilla-y. Because that's the word, isn't it? Vanilla-y. I do. I think it smells really vanilla-y. And it will look like this. I mean, it's not all that appetizing right now, is it? Okay. I'm going to give everybody a couple of minutes to catch up. So let me see what's going on. What is your YouTube channel? It's just the Cookie People, and the profile picture is our logo, which looks like, oh, like this. Like this. Okay. I know, I'm loving all the biscuit choices too. There's so many good ones. Oh, so someone's doing Oreo jammies and eggs. Okay. Oh, Isabel is using Oreos, age 11. Well done, Isabel. Oh, double chocolate Maryland cookies. You have to let me know how that goes. I'm really excited to see all these pictures, so please, please, please tag me. I've seen the pizza cookie that we did originally as being redone by so many people. Like, some people are doing one a week, like, so that's nice. Custard creams. Okay, I think we're all good. Oh, say hi to Isla Rose. Hello, Isla Rose. Thank you so much for joining me today and baking, keeping ourselves busy. Oreo brownies, birthday cake flavoured Oreos. I know, to be fair, I've seen the birthday cake ones. I thought that would be good. Right, are we all caught up? So do we all have some more thumbs up if we can of this? Okay, you want me to run through the method? Okay, so get your butter, melt it in the microwave fully. Then you want to be mixing in your light brown sugar. And then once that's mixed in, you put your egg in and your vanilla. Mix that in. And then your flour at the end, you fold it all in. Make sure you mix around the bowl. And then you want to be chopping up your Oreos into different sizes. Put them in, or any biscuit choice that you're going with. And mix it all through, and you end up with this. And then you want your oven on 175 degrees. Lots of thumbs up. Okay, pop that to the side again for me. And we are going to go for whatever tin you've got. Is this your tin? This is, I think, a perfect tin because it basically will be about this thick. So this is kind of a good sized tin. Let's see what you've got. It's around 8 by 8. That's kind of what you're looking at, 8 by 8 inches. Okay. Your mixture's set more than mine. It might depend what butter you use. Did you use normal butter? Look, this is what mine looks like. It's very thick. Very thick. Yeah? Just so everybody can kind of see the level of it. It is a fan oven. Yes, fan oven. Okay, get your tin, and we're going to now grease your tin. So I'm going to get a pen, and I'm going to draw around my tin. I'm going to do a little trick here because these can get stuck in. So I'm going to show you what I do. So first things first, cut out the base, line your tins. But I'm going to cut out a circle for mine. But yeah, we're basically line the tins now. Like so. Oh, it's like pressure cutting. I always think I'd never be able to do one of those, you know, those cooking demonstrations when everybody's watching. Has it got a funny colour? There we go. No, it's funny colour again. Oreo fingers taste nice. Well, let's go. Right. So, I always mess about when I'm at work with everybody because I desperately miss the girls. I miss Andrea, I miss Emma, I miss Catherine, I miss Shelley, I miss Jacob, I miss everybody. We miss you guys. Okay, so this is the tip. So with your greaseproof, I'm going to cut some like long strips. I'll show you what I mean in a minute, but about this. Okay? I'm going to cut these. I don't know why the light keeps going funny. Is it going funny for everybody else or is it just me? Okay, I think Jess, Bobby and Tallulah. Hi. Hi everybody. Okay, so if you're doing a circle, you want a circle and 2 strips. Oh, my mum. What about your mum? Hi, mum. That's embarrassing. Don't make me say hi to you when I'm at work, mum. You're embarrassing me in front of my friends. Okay. I'm going to put a glove on, just because I've got one. But you can just use your hands. And we're going to grease the tin. Okay. So rub your butter all the way around the tin, like so. Okay. And because this isn't a spring bottom one, I'm going to want to get it out a bit easier. So this is where these strips are going to come in handy. So I'm going to take this and I'm basically going to make a cross. So I'm kind of giving myself a bit of a handle, like, so first one is in, like this. Second one will be crossed over it, like so. This might be terrible advice to some people. There might be some people going, what are you doing? But, there you go, like a cross. Okay, and then put a little bit more butter on top. I'm hoping this is useful for somebody. Light keeps going funny, I know, I don't know why. There's nothing going on in here. Let me see if I can move it up a little bit, or down maybe. Let's hope that might, no, still going funny. I don't know why. Okay, get your thing. And then put that on top of your strips. I've just realised, because the light keeps doing this weird thing, that's going to look good on the YouTube, isn't it, eh? Oh, my sister-in-law's here now. Hey, Sarah. It's just a family. Everyone's missing each other, aren't they? You've got a square tin, that's fine. You just don't want it to be too big. Hi, Leah, Grace, and Ava. This will stay on my Instagram for 24 hours, and then it'll be put onto YouTube later on. This is what I've got, okay? And the idea behind this, I'm going to fold my little handles over like this. And you end up with this, because basically it gives you a little something to pull out, so you can pull it out, okay? Okay, so now you've done that, take that glove off. Okay, you want your mixture, and what we're going to do is we're going to pop it straight into there, okay? There we go. So chuck it in. I'm going to show you what it looks like in a second. Get it all out. In my house, I don't know if anyone else does this, so if the boys have been eating and then they've like cleared their plate, Andy always goes, yeah, you can put that back in your cupboard. So, you want it, so you can put it back in the cupboard. Is the circle paper on top or underneath the, so it's the cross first and then the circle. You don't have to do that, I just find it stops, it makes it easier to get it out, basically. Spatula, and then we're just going to kind of wiggle it across the tin. This, like most blondies and brownies, it doesn't rise much. It's not a cake, as you can see. There's other than the egg, there's no rising agent in this, so you're not going to get a rise. So don't worry too much about it being too thick as such. You don't want it too thick, because otherwise, obviously, it's not going to bake properly. I'm going to show you how thick mine is. Okay, and then I'm going to bang. Just to get it nice and even. Everyone bang. M&Ms at the end, don't worry, I've not forgot the M&Ms. As you can see, the M&Ms are on top, okay? Everybody good? Is the circle paper top? Yeah, I've done that one. What about the M&Ms? Don't worry, guys. I mean, I'm glad you're all checking up on me. It's annoying me that it's doing this flashing thing. This is what it should look like. This is what it keeps doing. Does anybody know why? Okay, next. You need your M&Ms. I said you need about 100 grams. It's rough, it's around 100 grams. So, chocolate M&Ms. You can use any you want. I mean, you can even use Smarties. The only thing I will say, I have found in my baking career, Smarties do not bake as well as M&Ms. I don't know why. The colour just leaks out of them. The colours aren't as vibrant either. Like, if you look at that, there you go. That's vibrant, right? If that was a Smartie, it wouldn't be. Okay, is the light reflecting off screen? No, there's no light. There's no light, look. It's just the camera's at the front. There's no windows. I don't know. Okay, here we go. So, I'm gonna do it like this, where I'm gonna basically put it on my scales. You don't have to do that. You could already weighed them out before, but whatever. And then you're gonna basically sprinkle 100 grams on top, okay? Again, don't worry too much if there's 90 grams or if there's a little bit less. It's not really the end of the world. I do think it looks good with the blue ones. I think the blue ones really, I don't know, I think they look nice. But let's face it, there's always way too many brown Oreos. And get them all over. There's a lot. It does get pretty covered. I don't know, magic stars. To be fair, most chocolate, if you put chocolate in the oven, it burns, and then you end up with the, it looks gross. Have you ever seen burnt chocolate on top of brownies and things? I don't think it looks very nice, but it is hard. Baking and putting chocolate in the oven it is a tricky process. And then basically push them in. Not fully in, I'm just basically flattening them in, pushing them in a bit so then it's nice and flat. If that makes sense. Here we go. So, it looks like this. How's everybody going? We all good? Okay, so this is basically the end step before the oven. So before we pop it in, this is how deep my tin is, and it's basically pretty much up to the top. You don't want it much thicker than this, otherwise you will struggle to bake it, and you don't really want it much thinner because then it will not be gooey. So yeah, about this thickness. Is everybody? I wish I could. Do you know what? I wish everybody could show me. And then yeah, but this little tip with these just means that basically when it comes out of the oven, it's going to be a lot easier to get it out. Because that was always the thing I hated, was getting things out of tins. Yeah. Okay, so we're good. And then what we're going to do, check your oven temperature, and we're going to pop it into the oven. Middle shelf, I would say. I've obviously got a lot of shelves, but it's in. Okay, so put it in for 20 minutes, and it takes anywhere between, I would say, depending on your oven, I don't think it would take less than 20 minutes, but it might take 22, 23 minutes, and you just kind of got to keep an eye on it. So this one that I made yesterday in our oven, which is obviously a very powerful oven, I would say it's maybe a little bit, it's probably perfect, but it's a slightly gooier than it could be, maybe. So it could have maybe done with an extra 2 minutes. So I'm going to put mine in today for 22 minutes. Okay, how is everybody doing? We all good? We all... Will you be live while it's cooking? No, so basically it's in the oven now, and then what I tend to do is once it's in, and everybody has let me know that theirs is in, and I know everybody's at the same stage, I will go, and then in about 15-20 minutes I will come back for anybody else that's got any questions, because let's face it, somebody might be like a bit unsure. Yeah, chocolate on top of bacon, it does burn. It don't do anything to it, so don't worry, it'll still taste good. It doesn't look as good. So if you put chocolate on top, like in the shells, it doesn't burn. Things like Galaxy burns really bad, I've noticed. Okay, we're all in. Everybody's good? Does it look like mine? Is everybody kind of happy with how it turned out? Brilliant, brilliant. Okay, so I will go and clear up, and then I will be back live in about, I don't know, 17 minutes. So hopefully when they're all coming out the oven, we can do it together. All right. What does need to go? Yeah, dairy-free M&Ms from IKEA. That's very true. So if anybody is like going to come back, 17 minutes, come back and see me. Anybody else that doing this on YouTube later or watching the stories later, thank you for joining in with our baking. It's been fun, and I'm probably going to go and eat more of these. So yeah, so until next time, bye.